This is the internal structure of Lycopodium stem. The Lycopodium stem is differentiated into three zones. Outer epidermis, this is epidermis, cortex and the stele. Three different zones are present. The outermost layer is the epidermis. It is the wall of the outer epidermal layer is cutinized, and because of that, that is thick, and the epidermis is also having the stomata. Inner to the epidermis, the cortex is present, and this cortex is differentiated into three zones. These three zones, the outer and the inner cortex is made up of by sclerenchymatous cells, whereas the inner cortex is made up of by parenchymatous cells. Below the inner cortex, the single layered endodermal layer is present. This is the single layered endodermal layer, and that is showing Casparian strip, means it is having the Casparian thickness. But when the stem is young, that time only the Casparian strip is present here. But when the stem become older, that time this layer is also lignified, and because of the lignification of that, it is also converted into sclerenchymatous cells, and because of that, it is difficult to differentiate this inner cortex and the endodermis. Below the endodermis, a single layered pericycle is present, and inside the pericycle here, the arrangement of the xylem and phloem is present. Without the pith or the absence of the pith, it is called protostele. The protostele is of a different type in the Lycopodium stem. Here are these four type of the protosteles are present. First, it is actinostele, and this is the plectostele. Here, polyarch actinostele. This is the mixed protostele. So, how are these? Here, the arrangement of the xylem and phloem is present in the central portion. Here, the xylem vessels, the xylem is having xylem tracheids and the xylem parenchyma, whereas the phloem is having phloem tube and the phloem parenchyma. So, this arrangement, it is the phloem, the xylem is arranged like the arches. It is having in the regular intervals, it is arranged like star-like structure, and because of that, it is called actinostele. And in between these xylem, the phloem is arranged. Okay, so the protostele is towards the periphery, whereas the metaxylem is in the center. The protostele outer arc is expanded, whereas towards the center, it is a narrow one. And in between these arches, the phloem is distributed, and that condition is called actinostele. Next is the polyarch actinostele. Here also these stele is like star-like, but they are divided into fragments, and because of that, it is having saying polyarch. Here also the protostele is towards the periphery, whereas the metaxylem is in the center, and in between these gap, the phloem is present, and this is also without pith. Here also the pith is absent, here also the pith is absent. Next is the plectostele. The xylem is arranged like plate-like manner, and they are present in separate dish-like manner, and because of that, it is called plectostele. And here these complete xylem is scattered, and it is not having any shape, and because of that, it is mixed with the phloem, and because of that, it is called a mixed protostele. Okay.